A little further behind our house here up on BLM land. That's Squaw Butte out there. This is really cool. It's awesome. This reminds me of when I hunted antelope as a teenager in Wyoming. It's the same kind of looking terrain and wide open space. All this brown, I'll show you here in a minute up close, but it's looking south, and that way is kind of back towards our house over that hill there. But had a rancher stop by our house. We have a pretty good sized place, and he wants to bring cattle out in our pastures and graze them. And I asked him what they eat, and he said it's these the seed heads on this grass, which to me, I didn't realize it had any value or any nutrient. But now that I see that, and you can see these, they're little seed heads for the grass. And like back in here, you know, to me, I'm totally ignorant of all this stuff. Basically, this just looks like a bunch of dead brown stuff, but in reality, this is a thick, you know, huge amount of grazing for cattle. I guess there are no cattle out here because it's federal land, and there are no I don't know how that works, but I know some ranchers graze cattle on BLM land, but for some reason there's no cattle out here. But there's a heck of a lot of food, that's for sure. There's a ton of grass, a ton of these seed heads, as far as you can see. That's what all that light brown is. It's food. Some guy shooting out there. I don't see him. I don't know if he's hunting or if he's just target practicing. Peace and quiet. From up here we can see, you can't see it with the camera I'm sure, but I-84 is the main thoroughfare through here, through the Treasure Valley and past Boise, and it heads up all the way to through Oregon. I think it goes all the way to Portland, Oregon. I'm not positive, but it's the main road through here, and it's visible from up here on this hill. Way off in the distance we can see cars and trucks moving with binoculars. And all those hills that are darker color in the background are in Oregon. Quite a ways into Oregon actually. And I know with the camera pointing this way from Squaw Butte, where we've been up on top there, at this angle you can actually see mountains that are in Washington State. I don't know that I can right now see them, but if you're over here on top of Squaw Butte looking at the same angle, you can see Washington.